Ryuya has a Muay Thai background, of course. Fought 3 times last year, won all 3. His last with a first round stoppage. The other 2 very tough battles going into the 4th and 5th rounds. The referee just reminding them that although they're used to the Muay Thai rules, clinches used too much will result in a warning and a possible yellow card going against them. You gotta love these RISE rules, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. This is when we'll see the best of the best, regardless of their background, be it kickboxing, karate, Muay Thai. They all come from different combat sports, different combat worlds, but they come together here in RISE. This is where you see the best of the best, and that's why they call it the extreme fight game.
It's also very interesting to see how these young men, especially the ones who have fought extensively under Muay Thai rules, adjust to this rule set.
Yeah, and still it's so young as well, just 20 and 16 years old at that tender age. All about making the transition now from Muay Thai into kickboxing.
The touch gloves, Ryuya with the red tape, and Watanabe with the blue tape.
Both have a lot of experience given their age, but now they're on an altogether new platform and a new setting here in RISE.
Very tentative start, which is often expected from the Muay Thai background gentlemen.
Changing kicks.
Kicks going into the thigh. Testing the speed, testing the power, seeing how the other reacts.
Watanabe looking to work that jab. Good speed from Warrior there.
Ryuya looking to land that big right hand of his, but really nice work with the left hand and the 1-2 from Watanabe. Now the stats tell us that there's only 3 centimeters in difference in height, but it looks like a lot more from here.
Yeah, it does. Watanabe looks to be towering over Roya. Maybe he's had a growth spurt recently. He's only 16, Watanabe.
Good point. Keeping with the low kicks. Watanabe staying with the heavy hands now, opening up a little bit more, Ryuya. Ryuya's corner saying go now, and he did immediately. 1 minute left in the first round. Looking for a long 1-2 there, Shinichi Watanabe. Neither landing. Oh, nicely hidden right hand there. Just slightly out of range. Going for the body now, Ryuya. "30 seconds and counting down." Neither of the two showing anything particularly fancy, not really showing their main weapons. Stick to the basics so far.
Yeah, you could probably say Rhea's work has been a little bit more crisp. Watanabe, of course, 4 years younger. When he's only 16, you know, that's quite a difference as well. Both have acquitted themselves well in the first round here on this main stage in RISE.
End of the first round there. It never ceases to astound me, Mark, how many young kickboxers there are in Japan at such a high level. When I was 16, I was having trouble tying my shoelaces.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible.
Getting to school on time, remembering my books. These guys are out here fighting on the biggest stage here in RISE.
Yeah, that's your usual teenage troubles. But here they are. 16-year-old Watanabe, the youngest fighter on the show tonight, against 20-year-old Ryuya, the local boy. Can expect a big following in the stadium today. When he adds to the pressure, though.
Looking at the replay there, Mark, it seems that Ryuya quickly figured out the distance and the longer reach of Watanabe, and he was able to just sway back slightly and reply with his own combinations.
Yeah, he had that well schooled there in the first round.
Round 2 underway, they touch gloves. Switch kick from Ryuya. Ryuya doing a good job pumping in those kicks on the outside. Ref stepping in immediately, separating them. Looking for sharp jabs and front kicks there. Stepping into southpaw for a moment, Watanabe. Good forward blast from Watanabe there. It's really excellent to see both of these young men looking so relaxed and snapping out the combinations quickly, but staying relaxed.
Yeah, and Ryuya was on the back foot then, but still he got a punch away.
Referee telling them again not to clinch if they find themselves in that position, to push each other away. Oh, landed a nice lead left hook. Ryuya.
Definitely more snap behind the shots from Ryuya. But Watanabe looks unfazed. To give him credit.
Halfway through round 2, a little bit more happening on the boxing front now. Yep, see here it is, they're just not quite used to those rules yet. As soon as they go into the clinch, they hold for a second. They're not looking for the clinch, of course, but they're just not used to pushing away as soon as they find themselves in there.
Yeah, that's something that will come in time as they familiarise themselves with the RISE rules.
The referee again saying it's okay to grab, but let go immediately. 1 minute left in round 2. Ryuya Eiwasportsgym looking very explosive throughout both of these rounds so far.
Yeah, he seems to be very dynamic, and Watanabe, I think, is respecting his power as well.
Catches the leg of Watanabe there and dumps him down. No points for that, of course, but it's all a mental game. 30 seconds in round 2.
Both showing good head movement as well. Defensive game is strong.
Half kick from Watanabe. Receives a right cross from Ryuya.
Yeah, that one landed.
Here we go. They're starting to push off a little bit more now when they're finding themselves in the clinch area. 10 seconds. Goes to the body, Ryuya.
Watanabe let his hand slip for a moment then as well.
Exchanging some punches and bunches at the end of that second round. They go back to their respective corners.
Yeah, both will let go more in the second round. Warming into the contest. There's a good shot there from Watanabe left. Ryuya responds with one of his own.
Ryuya's lead left hook is tasty.
Yeah, that's a very nice shot. Yeah, just a momentary pause there when they're in the clinch. They're not working out of it. But that'll come.
Coming up the third and final round. This is our fourth bout of the evening, set at 49 kilograms.
Could really be anyone's fight at this point.
No overtime round available, so after this next 3 minutes it will be decided, unless one can stop the other. There's that lead left hook from Ryuya again.
Here we go, they're unloading.
Opening up on the ropes. Ryuya getting very aggressive. He's like, come on, let's go now. It's go time, and he is bringing it.
He's just pursuing Watanabe around the ring now.
He's gesturing to Watanabe to bring it, but in actual fact, Ryuya is taking it to him.
I like to see this attacking intent from a young fighter.
Chasing gold here is the 20-year-old from Kanagawa, Ryuya. Shinichi Watanabe from Koka. Again, rocked slightly, but firing back. 2 minutes left in this third round. Both landing. Referee stops them. To the calf kick, Shinichi Watanabe. I'm surprised Watanabe hasn't used his front teep a lot more. I was expecting more of that from him with the, the rangier of the two, the longer legs, of course.
Yeah, he hasn't really used his height advantage, his size, to any great effect, really, at this point.
Now, he started off using a very well sticking move, very long jabs and 1-2s. But that was only early in the first round, I think. Slight clinch followed by a knee from Ryuya. 1 minute and counting.
Ryuya's corner very animated.
There's that front teep from the lead leg of Watanabe. For the high kick, Watanabe.
Well avoided by Ryuya.
Ryuya trying to plant that right cross of his on the 16-year-old's face. Looking very aggressive now, Ryuya.
Very explosive offense from the local man.
Watanabe's corner saying, that's good, you have to follow up with it. If he throws a 1-2 with a miss or they don't quite land, he has to follow up more with that, not to stop.
Yeah, he needs combinations, punches and bunches.
There's the bell. Ryuya shakes his head, obviously not pleased that he couldn't stop Shinichi Watanabe in that third round. It's going to go to the judges. Aggression and damage scoring highly here in RISE. 30-29. Ryuya. 30-28. Ryuya. 30-28 to Ryuya. It's unanimous. The 20-year-old from Kanagawa, Ryuya Eiwasportsgym, gets the nod.
Yeah, no surprises there. Ryuya was firmly on top.
Yeah, initiating everything, pressing forward, more aggression, landing more.
Yeah, I think his aggression really set the tone for his fight for those 3 rounds. He was going out there, he was looking to trade, looking to land something big, and eventually pulled away over the course of the 3 rounds.
Shinichi Watanabe picks up the first loss of his professional career, moving to 6-1.